Hey up everyone, Magpie Gaming here. I hope you're all doing well. So recently a viewer of the channel asked me what settings I use for Escape From Tarkov because he thinks that my game looks really good and he was struggling with his a little bit. So I'm going to go through the settings that I use for the game. Now first up on screen I'll throw up my system specs. I suppose some people might say it's good system specs. I think it's kind of average now when you look at the hardware that's recently come out, especially the new AMD processors, and you've got the new 30 series of Nvidia cards, which you can't get for love nor money right now. But yeah, it's an okay system and it does me for what I need to do. Now, being told that my game looks good, I guess it does. It's not really something that I notice too much. I don't take a great deal of notice of just how good the graphics are in Escape From Tarkov sometimes. I guess you have to take a step back and stop what you're doing in the game and just look around and appreciate how good it looks. I do take quite a few screen captures in the game and I'm going to start uploading some of those to my Instagram account to show you. You do get some really good sort of vistas, you get good sunrises and sunsets in this game, and you can get the odd like funny picture as well when you get something that sort of glitches out. But yeah, on screen right now are my game settings. I've started with these just to show I've got the FOV up to 75, which is max, and I've got the head bobbing down to 0.2. Head bobbing, it's just ridiculous mechanic. I don't know why you'd have it all the way up max, it's stupid. Of course I use the auto RAM cleaner as well to keep the RAM usage as far down as it will go, and I use only the physical cores. So moving over to the graphics settings, these are what I use. My native monitor resolution is 1440p, so that's what I'm using. I've got VSync off because I've got an Nvidia card and it's a G-Sync monitor, so having VSync on just kind of creates all sorts of problems. Running in at full screen mode. Overall graphics quality is custom. As you can see, texture quality is high, shadow quality is high. Object LOD quality, I've got that down as far as it'll go. Now I've heard from quite a few people and comments and posts that the LOD doesn't actually work very well in the game, if at all, so I was advised to keep that down as far as I could. And I think these settings were stolen from a streamer. I can't remember what streamer it was, but I think he loaded up all his settings for people to copy. They wanted to have exactly the same as his. I think I've maybe tweaked them a little bit since then, but yeah, this is what I'm using. Overall visibility is at 2000, shadow visibility at 100, anti-aliasing is TAA, resampling is 1x off, HBAO is at medium, SSR is off, and the anisotropic filtering is per texture. Sharpness is at 0.7, and I have the FPS cranked all the way up on the lobby and the game. Now along the bottom you'll see that I've only got one of these chosen, that is high quality colour. The rest I have turned off. They just seem ridiculous really. Why would you add motion blur into a game? It's puke on your screen. And noise, why would you add noise in? I don't understand that one at all, but I've got those turned off as well. So for post FX, this is what I've got on. It is enabled, but I haven't really done anything with any of these settings. I think these are just the default settings. Brightness is at 26, saturation is 0, clarity is at 50, colourfulness, lumen sharpen and adaptive sharpen are all set at 30, and for colour grading and colourblind mode, those aren't on at all. And that is pretty much it for my game settings. As I say, I've never really sort of appreciated just how good Escape From Tarkov can look. Now on the maps, FPS wise, with this setup and those settings, I'm looking at an average from anywhere from 75 FPS up to 110 FPS. Obviously factory and labs give me the greatest FPS because they're smaller maps. It's probably reserve and shoreline that are the worst offenders on this for lower FPS, but I still get over 60, which is good. And probably one of the smoothest ones that I enjoy playing is customs. Customs just seems very well optimized for some reason, I'm not sure why. And woods as well seems pretty well optimized. So interchange is probably not as bad as shoreline for me, but it's pretty near as damn it. But yeah, I still get over 60 FPS in them all. The FPS at gunfight stages, I'm not too sure. Obviously I'm in the gunfight, so I'm not watching the FPS. There will be dips in that, of course. But yeah, I do pretty well with the game. Everybody's experience with this game is different. You could build two identical rigs, put Escape From Tarkov on both of them, and you would probably get differing performance on each of those. And I say it in a lot of my videos for a lot of aspects of this game. No two people's experience is the same. So, like I say, two identical rigs, it might run really smooth on one and run like dog shit on another. It's just how Escape From Tarkov works. But those are my settings. Let me know what settings you use in the comment section down below, whether you have any troubles, what kind of hardware you're running, I'd like to know. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.